Whispers After Midnight presents true horror stories you shouldn't watch alone. Turn off the lights. Put on your headphones. If you hear knocking, do not answer. Story 1. The door left open. I double check my locks every night. Deadbolt, chain, handle, habit. Last night, I did the routine, then put my keys in their bowl and went to bed. At 2:47 am, I woke up thirsty. The apartment felt colder than usual. The hallway smelled like rain. On my way to the kitchen, I noticed the front door. It was open, just an inch. I froze. The deadbolt was still turned. The chain was still latched. But the door was open. Muddy footprints led from the mat across the living room. They stopped at my bedroom door. No prints leading back out. I grabbed a kitchen knife and searched every corner. Closet, shower, under the bed. Nothing. Only the cold. Back in the hallway, something on the wall caught my eye. Smudged letters, drawn at shoulder height. One word, written in what looked like wet dirt. Stay. I shut the door. Relocked everything. Back in bed, I checked the time. रात के 2:47 again. In the morning, there were footprints on the inside of my door. Smaller than mine. Bare. Story 2 is recorded, but not by me. I fell asleep scrolling. When I woke around 4:03 am, my phone screen was glowing on the nightstand. The camera app was open, still recording. रात के 12:59, 1 बजे, ticking up. I stopped it and checked my gallery. A new video from exactly an hour earlier. Thumbnail, my bed, me, asleep. The video starts with a slow pan from my face to the bedroom door. Closed. Then the camera turns to the closet. Just darkness. A long, patient zoom. At 0:27, something pale slips between the hangers. A hand. Fingers curl around a sleeve. The lens drifts closer. Breathing, soft and steady, not mine. At 0:41, the closet darkness shifts. Two small eyes open inside the coats. The camera flips. I see my own hand holding the phone. I am still asleep. The last frame catches the mirror. Someone stands behind the closet door, not tall enough to see over it. Still, watching, I checked my call log. At 3:03 am, my phone dialed my number. For 3 minutes, someone listened to me sleep. Story 3. The extra footsteps. I came home late and took the stairs to stay quiet. Each step echoed up the shaft. Second floor landing, a light flickered. I kept climbing. Halfway up, I heard another set of steps falling with mine. Same rhythm, same weight. I turned. Empty stairs below. No doors opening, only that slow light. I climbed faster. So did the second set. Always one step behind. On the fourth floor landing, I stopped breathing to listen. Silence. Then, one careful step, right behind me. I fumbled my keys at my apartment door. Metal on metal, hands shaking. The final stair creaked. I felt breath on my neck. I turned. Nothing there. Inside, I threw the deadbolt. The echo of that breath seemed to hang in the room. In the morning, my doormat had two impressions. One from my shoes. One barefoot, smaller, standing on the very edge. The building has 3 floors. I live on the 4th. Story 4. The 3:33 knock. They say if you wake at 3:33 am, someone is watching you. Last night, I learned why. 3 soft knocks, then silence. I checked the peephole, empty hallway. I checked the building camera on my phone. No one outside my door. Timestamp, 3:33. I sat on the floor, back to the door, listening. The handle twitched once, then again. When I finally slept, I dreamt of tapping on wood. From far away at first, then closer. Morning. I opened the door to check the hall. A clean floor. No footprints. No marks. On the inside of my door, 3 small dents, exactly at eye level for a child. I scrubbed them off. That night, I slept with the TV on, volume low. At 3:33, I woke to static. And a reflection in the dark screen, standing right behind me. The knocks came again, from inside the living room wall. 3. Always 3. I set an alarm for 3:32. Tonight I'll be waiting, but not by the door. By the wall. Which story haunted you most? Comment below. Subscribe for new horrors, every midnight.